I'm here at ECETI with John Benny. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. It's amazing to be here.
Yeah, this is awesome. We had a great time yesterday. We played their guitars together with the group, and we're all singing and playing instruments, and it was really awesome. I mean, that was a magical experience, wasn't it?
Oh, it was just amazing. You know what? To come from the other side of the planet for these couple of days has just been absolutely incredible. And there's a small tent just over there. We were sat in the sunshine for hours playing music, and yeah, it feels like there was so much collaboration and so many people like from different countries and different places, and getting the chance to share my music and play some great covers. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, loving people, open-minded people, nobody pushing any agendas or anything, just people just hanging out, having a great time, going through their own spiritual journey. And it's really been a wonderful thing just to hang out with so many people that feel like your family, you know?
Oh yeah, it's like feels like home, and yeah, to meet so many people that are going through so many similar experiences. It's just like magical, right? And it's such a magical place. Like you see the view behind us.
Yeah,
it's just
awesome.
absolutely stunning.
Awesome. Wanted to talk about some of John's experiences here, because you went out late at night.
Yeah.
Experiencing on 2 different nights, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the first night first.
Sure.
Because last night was awesome, and
right.
it kind of ties in. It's similar in a way.
Yeah.
So the first night.
Yeah. So the first night, literally just behind us here is a row of chairs, and it's looking out to the mountain. And just within 5 minutes of sitting down, some lights were just appearing, and they're just like here, just on the middle of the mountain. And of course your mind's like thinking, oh, there's some cars driving, or is it a plane? And like, no, they're super hard to explain. They're big lights, and they're moving around like super fast, and it's a distance, like the mountain's about 14 miles away. So yeah, that was exciting. So then we decided, a couple of us, so not so fancy Nancy and Sherry, overprotected, we took a walk just down here, down to the edge of the ranch. We're feeling totally brave, and but I definitely appreciate the others being there. So we got down to the corner, which is just over the left hand side here. It was pitch black, couldn't see anything. We just had like our phone torches, and we saw something walk just between the trees, like a kind of maybe just 4 foot tall,
right?
Just like a humanoid, just like walking. And it was like doing this. It was like looking behind, like peering out from the tree. And so we got closer, and I couldn't see anything, but it's like I could feel like I'm standing next to you, like just something was there, like standing. And Sherry's like, I can see, like she said she could see like orbs and something there. So I just stood there, and I reached out my hand, and I just felt like this kind of energy. It felt like kind of like this sparkling static energy on your arm, and then it felt like something putting its hand like through mine, like this, like 3 or 4 times, and almost to show like I'm here and I'm in a different phase to you, which just like blew my mind. And then some other amazing things happened. Like we saw some orbs both on the mountain and then
so it was almost like
fields.
just the arm, like from the forearm down, phased in, and you saw it kind of go like
just like doing that.
That's amazing.
Just like showing you,
right?
Because I said, would you, I'm reaching out my hand. Would you touch my hand?
Right.
And it was more than that. It was
like letting you know I can't touch your hand.
Yeah,
I'm in a different dimension.
Exactly,
I see.
And then the crazy thing was my this never happened ever to me. Like my hand afterwards for about an hour and a half down the 3 fingers and down the side of my hand, it was completely numb. I could not feel it, and it's so hard to explain to people. It's like I cannot feel this side of my hand. It's not my guitar hand. Like I really need this, and it wore off after a while, but that was absolutely incredible. So
maybe you got some guitar downloads or something.
maybe that's helping the songs I wrote the next day. I look forward to sharing those.
Yeah, so that was amazing. So last night,
yeah,
you guys got to hear about this.
So last night there was like a massive thunderstorm, like one of the biggest we've ever seen, and I've not been here in a thunderstorm, so I didn't think it was that out of the ordinary.
Right.
So there's amazing footage which I'm sure Shane has of that. But afterwards, after all cleared about midnight, a few of us walked down just to the middle here, just where I'm pointing, and we were stood in the dark.
Yeah.
And you could look down in front of you, and you couldn't see the ground. Like it was blurred in front of you, like a really low resolution YouTube video or something. And when you tried to get your cameras to focus, the focus would just like constantly shift in and out. Like the camera couldn't find focus. Mm-hmm. So
now, was this by the Vortex area right there?
Yeah, just past it.
Just past the Vortex.
We just stood at the other side.
Because I think that might tie in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like energy just runs right from the mountain all the way straight down towards that vortex. So we put our hands into this, and you could you could hold up your hands like this, like you can see just now, but like my hand, the fingers disappeared. They like slowly disappeared like that. So you could just like see through your hands, and we're all freaking out. It's like, I can see through my hands. It's like putting them into smoke or something, and they felt quite tingly. So like we're all witnessing that, and then we also did this thing where we just like one of us would stand out in front of the tree line and just do this with your hands, like wave them up and down. Mm-hmm. And usually you'd expect to see some sort of like, you know, tracers or blurring because of your eyes, but what we saw is like this kind of juttering effect, like stuttering of your hands going up and down, and different colors. Now I'll send you the videos I caught. I don't know that they showed up on the video. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible, and it was almost like seeing that you were in this kind of plasma energy. You're like shifting between like phases or dimensions. It was just an incredible feeling. And we also saw quite a few orbs, both around the trees and on the mountain, as well as all the lightning that kept going. And yeah, it was just like such a magical experience. I told James the next day, I just said to him, hey, we saw blurring on the ground. He said, yeah, that's a plasma field. And I'm like, I have never used those words before. I didn't know what one was. But yeah, it was absolutely magical. And it feels like one of the safest places on Earth to come. And to have such an amazing experience was just, it just blows my mind. It's
awesome. Shiny here, she was also with John last night. Tell me about your experience. You guys were talking about your hands.
Yeah,
that's right.
So John kind of felt like a energy in a certain part, and he goes, get over here, put your hands in this. And we all put our hands in there, and I felt a lot of heat coming off of my hands. It was really weird. And then we put our hands at one point like this, and then you could see like static electricity like building between our hands and little blue sparkles, and it was weird. we were so giddy. We were just like,
and my hand was like super cold, and yours was super
mine
hot.
it was
like they're like positive negative.
Yeah, he felt like his hand was getting like roasted by my hand. And then we like put our hands out in it, and our fingers would disappear like from the tips
that's
to
what
the
he was
back.
Saying. Yeah.
They would like start to fade, and then they'd go in and out. We just were laughing and just.
So you've never seen anything.
Nothing like that. No.
How does that happen?
And then they're like talking about if it was a vortex or something. I just ran and jumped into it and turned around. I turned around and was looking at him, and Eileen was like, your head's transparent. I can see the tree line through your face.
Like we couldn't see your face.
Yeah, they couldn't see my face.
What? Oh my God.
They said they could see the like tree line going through my face.
Wow.
I think that shows up on video. Like you literally, it's just blank.
Yeah.
And you know, like it's kind of freaky.
Well, it's hard to see on the camera, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, we were out there and we were getting lots of tracers with our hands. We were like videotaping, had the cameras, and we were getting like kind of like a smoke was coming off our hands almost. It was like a cloud floating around, and then or there'd be like a shade of green or purple kind of coming off of our hands. It was
now how bright was it out? Was it pretty dark?
It was pretty dark. It was still really cloudy.
Yeah.
And
you could just see the sky, like
every once in a while there was lightning on the mountain, and
just beautiful.
Yeah, it was awesome. We saw some lights too on the mountain.
Yeah.
And some orange lights right on the tree line that would come and go. And
it felt like when you saw, to me anyway, it felt like when we're seeing like lights around the edges that sometimes they're just like a normal kind of 3D world lights you're staring at, but you're looking through like this kind of field of energy, and so you see distortions, and because you're looking at it, your mind's going, I don't usually see like whatever was it Nan said, like neutrons that are like firing off a light. So I don't see that normally, or it moves around.
Remember the smoke?
That
was
wow.
When I was standing up, and you guys said that there was like a cloud of smoke, and he said it just came at it.
It appeared in front of me while I was filming you, I think.
Yeah, it was me.
And then it came through me, and I was like, this happened a lot, right? We had this big rush, this kind of rush of energy.
It was like in our gut. It went up to your heart. It was so weird. Wow. It started like in the deep in your gut though, and we were like almost hyperventilating. We were just like so giddy, and
we started saying it more. We started saying, we'd ask each other, did you feel that? Rather than saying, did you feel that thing that just went up through your body? Like sort of trying to suggest it. And like we often felt like exactly the same time.
Thing.
So like it's like a wave that went through.
You'd hear us both go like, as you kind of like breathe in, it's like incredible.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Experience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Angela and Shane Look at this. You guys wanted an update from Angela. She's right here in the flesh. We had some, it was great to actually touch someone, another person.
Sort of go through the screen, right? Yeah.
But I wanted to hear an update of
Christopher.
Christopher, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was his birthday on August 9th, so I got this t-shirt, happy birthday, Christopher, and drove through the Lions Gate coming down here from Canada for 2 days. I drove down, and then we celebrated his birthday the next day, and we got the line happening here.
Yeah, bring the line on.
Bring the line out.
So it was awesome. It was really magical. It was very emotional having so many people come together and honor Christopher on his birthday. And it was magic. It brought tears to everyone's eyes that was there. And it, you know, I hope you felt your son's presence there in that moment. It was so, I don't want to start crying now. It was a magical moment, let me say that. But yeah, I thought it was awesome. And I knew from the beginning when the dates aligned, I'm like, it's right, you know,
perfect.
because we came together because of him.
Because of him.
Yeah, and then this date lands on his birthday. It was too perfect. It was a synchronicity like so many others we get, you know.
No.
And it was awesome.
And that's how I found out about you. I heard your interview with Shane. I was like, I gotta have her on.
Right.
This is some substance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So something freaky did happen on his birthday. We were all sitting here in this big, wonderful house and all the loved ones together. And it was just like 5 minutes before midnight. And one of James Gillian's cats came in the door, did the round in the kitchen, did the round looking at everybody, jumped up on the couch, jumped up on my lap right here where I'm sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he started, I had this shirt on, of course, because it was Christopher's birthday. I don't know if you can see it. Happy 29th birthday, Christopher. So the kitty cat jumped on my lap and started licking Christopher's face, and only his face, not mine.
Oh.
And he did that for about 10-15 minutes, and we were all like, oh my God. You know, people were taking videos and pictures and like just around the magic hour of midnight, right? And so he did that for about 10-15 minutes, and then he took both his arms and he wrapped his arms around my tummy, and he just laid there for like at least an hour, if not an hour and a half, right?
Right.
And it was so sweet, and we just connected, and I just held him, and I could actually feel him, and it was so sweet. Sorry, I'm getting emotional.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh.
And you needed that too.
I needed that
You
too,
needed
and
that
then
too.
to be surrounded by so many loved ones here. I mean, it's just amazing, just meeting everybody, like meeting you in person, right? I haven't met you guys in person.
know, it
Everybody's
was
just like a
awesome.
little, you know, icon on little name on YouTube.
But
and
it's almost weird because it's almost like we know each other.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
because we just seen each other at Sedona, but
Yeah.
I don't sit there and think like we should talk more because we don't see each other. It's just like we kind of just know
Right.
each other.
Yeah, exactly, like family.
And yeah,
Yes,
and
it is.
you know what? It was so amazing to come here and to actually feel like meet my real family, my real soul family, instead of the crazy family I was born into that never understood me. And I
Totally.
think all of us here feel the same way. We're all black sheep in our families, right?
Yeah.
And I dub you the shepherd. This is our shepherd here who looks after the flock of the black sheep, not the sheeple, not to be mistaken with the sheeples.
Right.
So thank you, Shane, for being the shepherd, and thank you, Dan, for bringing this all together. And yeah, it was amazing just meeting everybody in person, and you know, we've become friends and family on YouTube and just commenting to each other. And you know, and then to actually meet people in person and go, oh my God, that's you, and then and then everybody just hugs each other and loves each other, and there's so much love here, and you can actually be yourself, express yourself, and you know you will not be judged, you will not be criticized. It's just pure unconditional love here, and I want to live here. This is to me this is 5D here, so okay, so this is a really cool message. I went to see a medium in May, and he came through, and I asked him, when are we going to be in 5D? You know, because I want to see you again. When are we gonna reunite? When are we gonna be in 5D? And he said to me, Mom, stop obsessing about 5D. Just enjoy this here, right? And I was actually mad about the message. I'm like, this place sucks. I want to be in 5D. I want to be where you are. Like, what do you mean enjoy it, right? Stop obsessing over 5D because that's all I live and eat and breathe, right? And so I just went home, went to bed, and then he came through and he said, Mom, just enjoy the journey. Stop obsessing about 5D. It's just like going on a long car ride. You know it's going to be 12 hours in the car. You're in the passenger seat, and you know your destination, and you sit there for the whole 12 hours, and you're just on your cell phone and you're Googling your destination and you're checking out everything. Oh, we can go here, we can go there. This looks great, that looks great. Oh, I can't wait to get there. And for 12 hours, you got your head down on your flipping cell phone. And then you get there and you go, oh, and you've missed the whole journey. You never once looked out the window and saw the beautiful mountains and the blue sky and the sunshine and the birds flying by, the whole scenery, right? You missed it all. So his message was, enjoy every day. Enjoy the journey, because the destination will be there before you know it. So,
Wise words.
yes.
I love that.
Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you, Christopher.
Well, thank you, Angela.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to meet you guys. Thank you.
Peace, guys.
Peace. That's a love.
So I don't know how many of you guys know about Angela's magic calculator, but on it's this calculator, she can ask a question to the universe and it spits out a number sequence. So she asked, Dear Universe, Shane wants to know if we should make this an annual event here at ECETI at Lions Gate. Thank you. I love you. And she came to me Sunday asking me which question I should ask, and this is what came out Monday morning. 88000018. So I was amazed that it started out with the 88, being that it was a 88 August 8th Lionsgate portal. So mind blown. And then on top of that, she went out to the the medicine wheel, to the Pleiadian sign, and she sent me this video of what her mood ring did. Does this sort of pulsating. Now I sped it up. It was a couple minute long video, but I sped it up so you can see it change colors here. Really, really cool stuff. Wonderful meeting Angela there. Thank you so much, Angela, for sharing these wonderful images and a wonderful time at ECETI. Lots of love to you and Christopher. Jose! Just naturals, man. We just snap right to it, don't we? It's beautiful here, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's awesome.
How was it meeting everybody? John Benny, Biker Babe. There's so many people, I can't even name everybody.
No.
Yeah.
It's just like so much love, and it feels like home. Well, I'm so thankful that I could be here. It's such a wonderful experience. I wanted to meet my people, and it's just like, there's no words.
Yeah.
We had my first girls' party last night. We had so much fun, so much laughter, and cry also, because it was Christopher's birthday yesterday, and we all supported Angela in this. And
that was so magical yesterday, when we were singing happy birthday, and all of that was just a real powerful moment to experience that. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome,
I
Shane.
love you.
I love you.
And thank
too.
you so much, Dan. Thanks for the gifts you sent along.
And you talked about a three-stage approach to basically provide disclosure and help enlighten.
Taking selfies, are you?
Yes, we are. That turned out really nice.
We're so handsome, both of us.
Cheese.
Good background. You got a good background?
Perfect background.
Wash away my sorrow, wash away my pain with rain from Shambhala, Shambhala. Wash away
Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down.
Good message.
Thank you.
Here, it's waiting.
Cool winds in my hair. One step